Hey, hey! GamerDan back for the first Nintendo Treehouse. We are just arriving. Ooh, timed that perfectly. Got my shirt on, dressed up smart.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Nintendo Treehouse Live Nintendo Switch 2. I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with Sam and Kendra. And
Mario
this
Kart
is
World.
Mario Kart World.
Okay,
All
I'm
right, I'm
excited
so
for this.
excited.
I think this
So,
game is so
Sam,
perfectly
why don't we talk
designed
about what we're going to
to
be doing
work
here?
with
Yeah, so
the
this
new
is
game
Mario
chat, the
Kart
new
World,
C button.
and as the name implies, there is a whole
Oh,
new
he's got one of the
world
new
of
Pro
Mario Kart
controllers.
to explore in this game.
Okay, we got
And as
Yoshi.
such, we're not going to be able to get into super deep detail into everything today.
Yeah, they're not
As you
going to
saw
show
in
us
the
all the
direct yesterday,
characters.
there is a dedicated
Go
Mario
right,
Kart
go
World
right. Let's
Direct
see.
that will give us the deep dive information in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. But for right now, this is really just going to be a first look. And today we're going to be jumping into the Grand Prix and show you the new flow for how Grand Prix works in this game. We're starting out on the character select screen, and I just wanted to highlight some
Mario
of
with
the
little shimmy.
animations that we're looking
It's
at.
so
Yeah.
good. Got that little
Mario
dance
doing his
going.
little shimmy.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Oh, look, they even said to themselves.
Earlier you had it on Toad.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
just,
we'll go
again,
back.
Oh, quite a bit of sun there today, folks.
One of my favorites is
Faces a little
Waluigi
red.
here. He looks like he's ready to rumble.
Oh, Waluigi looks he's ready
Okay,
to.
so but
He looks
for
like
this here, we're gonna
Yakuza,
stick
man.
with Mario.
Yes.
We're gonna try and minimize distraction.
Who
Okay,
chooses
cool.
Mario?
And we could see
He's the
that
face.
we've got these fully formed vehicles
Scoot.
now. We're no longer selecting individual kart parts like we were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We could still see the details, so you can still get your stats. And we've got some really cool vehicles. One of my favorites here is Charging Truck.
Such a good one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the baby blooper.
and the baby blooper, yeah. For right now, I'm gonna roll with the standard cart.
Still great.
Nice. Classic.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the Mushroom Cup. You can see we've got 4 brand new
Mario Bros.
courses
Circuit,
here.
Crown
Bros.
City,
Circuit,
DK
Crown City,
Spaceport. That's cool with a robot.
And then on the map,
Kong.
you could see that these courses are actually connected in a physical world, and we are going to drive between them in the Grand Prix flow. But we'll show a little bit more of that later. So let's do,
how this
Mushroom
plays
Cup,
out?
and we're
All
gonna
the
go
tracks and
100cc,
locations, and then we
take it a
move
little bit
between
slower
locations,
so
or
that
is
we
the
can take
track
in more of the details
taking
of
you
the
to the
plan.
next
On a little
location?
road trip.
Yeah. That's kind of the idea.
Because there's only one,
you
two,
know,
three
that
connecting
all of
lines.
this is in a world now.
All right, we're going to be starting at Mario Brothers Circuit.
Yeah, so when you select a cup,
good.
you get this flyover of the courses that you're going to be racing on.
Ah, so good.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Those rainbow sparks.
I'm already seeing new ways.
Oh,
to
good
go.
dodge the train.
I've
Oh, that was one of my favorite things
The more
about
you play these
Toad's
courses, the
Highway.
more details that you'll notice.
Those turnpike,
of
sorry.
different routes and different things that you can do.
I love all the little details and the little signs.
All right.
First race.
Mario is ready.
Yeah, and we could see.
Mario's ready. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Sam?
I hope so.
And as Sam gets ready here, he's getting ready to start. You notice that there are
Boom.
24 racers as well.
Yeah, 24 racers
Oh,
on
get
the
a good look
starting
at
grid.
this.
And if you think about Mario Kart as like a mathematical formula for potential chaos, increasing the number of
someone's already
racers to
grinding.
24 is a very significant variable in increasing that chaos.
And that's what we need.
Yes,
We need
yes,
that chaos.
absolutely.
That's what makes it so good.
I would have gone for the double
You never know what's gonna
double
happen.
items.
All right.
But behind you.
Oh,
Oh, no, nice.
right
He's
into
defensively.
second place. All right.
That coin, yep.
Got a battle here, though.
Oh, yeah, you
still
went for
have
double.
nice. You got it. You got
I
it.
timed that well.
So lucky there. So we've got some coins.
Oh, that's
great. You still got so many more
Ooh,
coins.
Look at all those coins.
something
Yeah,
went
that's
ahead
a
and dropped a
coin
load of
shell.
coins.
And one
I
thing
like
wanna
the
say,
coins.
too is you'll note the way the bomb is behind
They increase your top speed.
Mario. It's actually being held there without Sam having to hold down a button.
Correct.
That's correct.
A new
Really?
thing
Yeah.
to this game, and it's
That's interesting because
very
holding the
helpful, I will
item as a
say.
defensive
Yeah,
technique.
items automatically assume that defensive position. You no longer have to hold a button down to do that.
You're really holding on to this for long.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
the
not gonna lose all your-
Okay.
that.
All right. Yeah. A
Oh.
couple of new things there. A
Yes.
couple of new things there. So there was
Good.
a
one,
brief
the
rail
red
ride
shell went
into
down the
wall
grinding
ride.
rail. Who's
Yeah,
stealing
that-
items?
And
That's
the
not.
blue shell missed you there, so you were.
I didn't even notice that. I was so focused on doing other things. So you'll notice the first time I took this lap, I took a slightly
feather!
different route here.
It's a
And
jump.
now you can see my vehicle. You don't have those like gliders that you had in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now your vehicle's
So
got
it's little wings.
yes,
Yeah.
sprouts wings. which is really cool.
Yeah, and I also
Look, it's on the
like
left.
your-
The
your
coins up
defensive
there. There's going to be
strategy for
somewhere
Sam
you
of,
can
like,
get up
hanging
to.
onto your items.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm hanging on to this
I
just
just
in
use
case.
them.
Well, I'll hang on to this for a little while. So I'm
Different
riding
It
on
seems like
this
it's
rail
automatic.
now,
You just have to
and this is
go
something
up
that's new.
and
You
then
can see that I can
balance.
build up boosts just like I could, just like you can when you're
Boom.
drifting. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
do
it's
that
satisfying.
again. Yeah, it's
Ooh,
really,
boost
fun.
into a
it's
wall
really
jump,
fun to
get a
do.
trick, get
So
another
if you
boost.
think about like in
It's
Mario
clever.
Kart 8 Deluxe, you had those
Oh,
hit
he lost the
tools,
feather. I
so
wanted him
now
to
it's
show.
raining.
You were quite
Show me
ahead
the
in
feather.
first, but it looks like everyone's
I
starting
love
to
this
catch up.
detail. You could see how Mario's hat gets wet in the rain.
Oh yeah,
It's
look
so
at that.
It's
The
cute.
course is getting
Yep.
completely wet too. It's changing the way it looks, so it's awesome.
Okay, I've got a little bit of a lead here, so I'll finish with a little flourish.
Look at that.
Oh, look at you.
Boom.
Hey.
Good
Cute.
job.
Thank
Cute.
you.
Yes.
Thank
It's clearly
you.
paying
I'm
for
proud of that.
HTC,
I'm,
but
I'm
this is
happy with
fine.
the way that
You know,
went.
we
And
want to
Mario looks
see the
amazing with the
track.
crown on
Yeah.
top of the
We don't
hat.
want to
We
show
got
off the
two hats going on.
higher
Well,
level
that's
skill.
this could be a very temporary state, so please no early congratulations.
No, I just got so excited. You did so good.
All right, next
Good
race.
All
track.
right, so we'll
Yeah,
get on to the
result.
next race. And as you can see here, yeah,
Right.
it's drawing our path to Crown City, and that's because, well, look, we're starting the next course, but we're still here at Mario Brothers Circuit. And that's because we're not just going to automatically be transported to Crown City. We're going to drive there. These courses are connected in a world.
So
Oh, don't miss your boost.
Oh no, I was too busy talking. I was
That's
too busy.
all right.
I
You'll
got
make
to
it up. You'll
yammering.
make it up.
It's all good.
So now you
So
can
the
see
first
As
one
we
is at a
drive by
location, and each
Yoshi
track,
here.
the next one will be
Yeah,
the
so
race.
we're on the
This is the one
Oh
from the,
my gosh, the
the one
Goomba.
Poor
from
Goomba.
the field.
We're on the road.
Oh!
Oh,
You got
Head-on
that. That's okay.
collision.
You're good. You're good. As you can
Oh,
tell, there's
it's
a
jump
lot of
point.
obstacles in the course. There's a lot of different people you want to drive around. Just be careful. Ooh!
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic here,
Yeah.
including Goombas, and so
Oh
you
my
start
goodness,
you
there you
start to
go.
get the idea that, like, you know,
through there.
these sections in between the courses sort of blur the line of like what is a course.
Mhm.
The whole world starts to feel like a course in Mario Kart World,
Which is
yeah,
amazing.
it's so much fun.
Oh, you're gonna be able to get.
Yeah,
Oh!
oh, nice.
Get
Oh,
him.
can you line him up?
I
No.
thought he was gonna
Oh,
turn
so
into
Wait,
it.
wait, don't go first.
You know what though?
There's
I was
getting-
gonna say, yeah, that blue shell was coming though.
Oh, that was aimed at the. Okay.
Okay, we could see in the distance there, we're coming up on Crown City. You see that big
Yes.
tire over there.
Just
Oh
about to
wow,
make
that
it
is
there.
clever. Just being able to see in the
All right,
distance
we're
and
getting
moving
on our way.
towards
Oh, you
it.
got a
Oh,
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm going
Look at
not
you.
too comfortable.
Not too
Not
come on,
too
go for the
comfortable.
jump. Go for the jump.
Mario's
I
excited.
spoke too
can happen.
soon.
Let's
We got a
take a-
red shell
Boom.
coming after you.
Oh, where's the trick?
Sorry.
Did I had
You
I had
dodged
red
it.
zone.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Go for
as
some,
we're
try and
about
get some more
to
coins.
Yeah,
That's
get those
smart.
coins.
Yeah, I
City
want
here.
coins. I want coins. Where did that come
I have
from?
no idea where that
Don't
came
worry
from.
about it.
Be very careful. All right, things looking good.
Going for that rail.
He's
Yeah,
driving
okay.
well, a little bit
Yeah,
jerky.
the
Oh,
more
he's
you
going for the
play these
grind.
courses, the more you start to realize these rails are all over the place, and there are different routes and different paths that you can take.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
still
very
discovering new
beneficial.
stuff.
Could have gone
Oh,
up
yeah,
if you
there's
Yeah,
took
you're
the
already
far
racing
side.
same than I was,
Ooh.
so it's great
jump.
to see.
And as you can
Show me
see,
the
you
jump.
can now do multiple tricks when you're in the air.
Mm.
All right, that's good. Okay, here we
Got a
go.
healthy lead going on.
About to make our way.
There's people cheering in the sidelines there.
You can just see all these banners that are up, Mario Kart TV, really cool stuff. Okay. Wow, look at you going in.
Yeah, you're really, I know, you're
Making me proud.
It's really fun to do.
And
Can
it
you
looks
swap
like
behind the
all
items?
the
Double dash it. You had
competition's
two items. You
starting
could
to catch up behind you
swap
here.
between them. Doesn't look like you.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
one's
gonna say-
Not over
active
yet.
and one's
You
in
still gotta,
bank.
you gotta hold that position.
I was gonna say
Oh,
this a
that's
little bit
so cool.
earlier.
Oh,
but, like,
wall
in
right
Mario
there.
Kart 8,
Oh!
nice try.
That
This
was-
game is not gonna wait for me to speak.
No. Every time it happens, they're like, nope, nope.
There's the high road.
Oh.
Oh, he's got
Oh.
the shell.
Oh,
Oh, there's the jump. He did the jump.
I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect what you're trying to do there.
oh.
Still,
Ooh,
still
look
got
at
it, still
that.
got it,
Hey.
still got it,
Ooh,
still got it.
Wow.
close.
All right. You got
Those
some
extra
good
coins
I was
helping
being
out.
threatened by Bowser Jr.
If
there.
that was like 3 seconds later, that would have been probably second place. All right, so what are our overall standing? Okay, you're doing good here.
yeah,
you gotta hold
Bowser
on.
Jr. was hot on my heels.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, on to the next. That was so
Mario
close.
looked really stoked about that.
Yeah.
So up next
Ah,
is
moving to the
Whistle
next
Stop
location.
Summit,
Oh,
course. we're gonna
I
drive there.
really like
Yeah,
this.
we're
So
not- we're
could
not
there be a
supposed to
track
transport
at
ourselves
each
there.
location, and then the Rumpy would be traveling
Third
between?
race.
Mario
Remember
Sunshine
that
characters there.
rolling
Yeah.
start? Don't forget
Oh,
that.
that is a
Sam. There
long
you
track.
got it.
Thank you.
Look
I
at all the
gotcha.
toads. They're so cute.
A little delicatessen.
got-
There's a
you've got
diner
these
again.
diners.
There's new.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of diner, here we
Legit.
go.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's
Get
get
a
some
little
dash.
snack. Yeah, there we go.
All right, dash.
Hey,
food.
diner.
Yum.
Oh, in between those cars. Okay, so like, what's one of the most fun things about going on a road trip? Is like trying all the different food
It's
in
true.
these
Yeah.
different places that you visit. So I've got a burger here.
There
It
you
gives you a
go.
boost and it can
Oh.
transform you into a different outfit.
Yes, so cool.
Okay, that's cute.
That's report.
But
Report.
Oh,
there
what
you go.
benefit does
It
it give?
cursed me.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh, you got it.
No,
Right.
no,
I was
I
like,
gave it
buddy.
a little kick.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
it works out at
that's
the end.
nice.
You meant to do that.
Yeah, we'll call that planned. That bank
Bank shot. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, wow. Right back
Surprise,
on.
DK.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're transitioning into Whistle Stop Summit here.
Here we go.
Cute.
Sitting here, we've
Ooh,
got these
train.
wings for
Oh my
like
god.
Yeah.
Run,
There we go.
run,
Oh,
dude. You.
Okay, nice.
I'll race here,
I
but
know there's some rails there.
Yeah.
Nice. There we
Yeah.
go.
See.
so because this is a
I'm going
rail
for the
station,
trick. To land on the train.
there are a lot of rail
That-
riding opportunities
And a
around
lot of
here.
green
And a
shells.
lot of green shells. You're right.
Oh, 4? Oh, ooh, close. All right. How many coins do you have? You have 10. All right, so you're looking pretty good there.
I'll get a few more.
Yeah. Okay, and there's some nice. Oh wait, you already have 2 items. Yeah,
Oh,
there
nice.
you go.
Yeah,
There
you
you
get
go.
up on the
I
rails
like that.
here. This is really fun.
Oh, watch out for that.
I know.
Oh, that,
Ooh.
Oh.
well, we're only in second.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
What?
we can bring
Okay.
this back.
Yeah,
We're
we've
okay,
got some
we're
time.
okay,
We've
we're
got some
okay.
time. You're good.
You know, you've been very lucky. I've seen a couple red shells now, like behind you, and it's not been able to catch up with you. So that's great. Oh,
Mm,
we're
that's
good,
okay,
we're
you
good.
know.
Like,
You're learning the
that's fair.
track.
A
DK
few
is
more coins
moving
that
and
can never
grooving.
hurt.
Yeah. Oh. Hey,
Nice.
hey.
Oh,
Oh, and grinding behind someone still
Alright.
gives you the boost.
Good.
Okay,
Nice.
taking the lead again.
Okay.
You got
here we go.
this.
Sorry, I'm like now the heart's pounding. I'm concentrating.
No
Good.
pressure, but all the pressure.
Got some healthy adrenaline going
Yeah,
on.
here we
Take a
go.
few more coins.
It'll help.
This is looking good.
Oh no, DK's in front of me though.
Oh.
Oh, John.
Oh, I get you go. There we go. Oh!
Here
Nice.
we
Did DK go flying?
go. I don't know what happened.
He
Oh, that
Whatever
is nice.
happened-
Tricking
I don't
between
know, but I like it.
Whatever
platforms.
happened to his Sarah?
Knowing
Yeah,
the
that
routes,
looked
there's
great.
going to be all
Here we
kinds of
go.
crazy
Yes.
lines. Lines, of course, being like the
All
most
right.
optimal place to
Finishing
move
in
around.
style.
Riding the rail to victory.
Yes.
Setting off a good pace. I'm liking this. Getting
I-
first.
I'm liking this. This is good.
Look at Mario.
Yeah, but you could see how those rails really change your path.
It
through
really
the course.
does, yeah.
And you could do something different every time.
Yeah, it opens up so many
It
possibilities.
really does. All right.
And now we're
DK
driving to DK
Spaceport.
Spaceport. I love this.
I know. I am super
Yeah.
excited for this one.
Goodbye, Whistle Stop Summit. Final
I
race.
love
Jazz,
that.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. You got this perfect.
Yes.
Nice move.
I'll take it. Yeah, DK got it too.
Don't
so
let him draft off of you.
we're in the race.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you drafting off of him? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
See, there was a little ramp up there to that power line, so you can rail ride on those power lines.
So cool.
We got this.
So
We got
many
2 items
options.
coming up here if you can get them both.
Oh! Car ticket.
Ooh, cars, as is on the field.
Okay, get some
coins.
coins. Yep.
Ooh,
Wow, that
someone's
green
right-
shell was
yeah.
right there.
Well, is that on a driver? Yeah, it is. It's DK.
Oh, he got you.
DK
Ooh.
wants the revenge.
Followed
And
closely by
oh,
Bowser Jr.
nice.
Did he get it?
Yeah, he
Two
did.
boom. Oh, crap. What, what?
Nice.
No.
I like that.
I didn't get him.
Classic
No.
Batman action.
Oh.
Oh.
So you see how
Okay.
a comfortable lead can be removed from you instantly.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're passing this sort of security gate now, and we're getting into DK Spaceport.
Yeah,
Right.
we're on our way there.
And you might
Let's
see
get
some-
something good.
some
Right,
familiar-
one of the
All right,
first
right,
tracks that
well,
ever
take
had a
it.
single
Back
route.
there.
It didn't
See
loop.
the entire course.
Was
It's
DK
all
Mountain.
the way out there,
And
which
it looks
is
like
so
these
cool.
these traversal
Oh,
platforms
Oh!
Ooh,
Okay.
between
now then,
places.
Yeah.
are
That's
single
great.
tracks. You just have to make it to the end.
The toads are cheering you on, Sam.
And I do hope
You
that
got
at
this.
each location there is
Doing my
a
best.
self-contained
Oh,
3-spin or
See if I
3
can get a draft.
Yeah,
on
like
it.
a little
however
bit
many
closer.
loops you have to do.
Oh, he missed items.
yeah, I think you're almost
Green
there.
shell.
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
you got it.
Oh,
I've got another.
You gonna turn into it?
oh,
Yep.
that's yep. There you go.
Oh,
Okay,
No,
okay,
you got it.
okay.
You got
We
it.
brought it back.
Yeah, you
Yep.
got it. You got it.
Nice. Good movement. You
That
were
was
too
the
busy trying to
strategy,
hit.
like, just
Oh,
So be careful.
to me with my green shell.
Yeah, we can see Robo DK.
I was gonna
up
say,
there.
Preparing.
Yep.
oh, and you go up
Okay.
the board.
So
Oh,
you
up the
got
steel girders. Oh, that is
5 more laps.
kudos. Well done. Oh, I like that. I like
Now.
that a lot.
So
Oh,
this
and you
is
have to dodge
fun.
barrels.
Can you make that?
Can I do
Oh,
it? Yeah.
Go for the
nice.
grind.
Excellent.
You could rail ride up
Nice.
here and dodge these barrels.
Yeah, watch
Oh,
the barrels.
here it comes.
Oh,
Can you dodge that
man.
blue shell?
Throw everything behind. Throw everything behind.
Oh.
Woo! This this is
Kind
nice.
of
Yes.
interesting up there, though.
Strategy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
You can pick up some coins to make up for what you lost.
Took it too tight.
Yeah. This right here was always tricky to me, just trying to dodge the barrels that come in and out.
Right.
Like,
I love these old school vibes. This is great.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, nice.
You almost there. You got
nice.
it.
If you have green
That's
shells
good.
or
Oh.
any kind of shell, and you aim them properly, you can break the barrels with the shells,
Nice.
Just always
which can
really
be a
See
good
behind.
strategy to keep you
All like
from
a flurry of
running into
items
something.
being
Okay, I'm
thrown.
right now, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, you
And
got it, you got it,
dodge,
you got
and
it.
I
dodge.
know. I'm not even
and
playing, and my heart is going.
I know.
Right. Oh,
Oh, oh.
I swear, Tony
Somebody
Hawk
behind
3
me.
and 4 coming back,
Okay,
and
you got it.
Yeah, they
wall
just crushed those.
grinding,
They were
wall
pretty
riding.
determined.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Nice.
you probably race off
On.
that.
Oh, that.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Ooh,
One,
there, see, there
two.
was a red
Ah,
shell.
it's not
You've
indefinite.
dodged every red shell. That's been great. No, not the blue shells.
Oh, another
Oh,
one. Go
dodging
on.
red
Right
shells
in
is
the
nice.
I know, and
Right in the turn.
we're getting toward the end of the
Final
course
lap.
Oh, DQ.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
that's why you always
Come on,
keep an
come
item
on.
in defense.
Oh,
too. Oh, that barrel took a turn. Okay,
Okay,
Oh,
you
where
got
is
this.
he?
You got this.
now it's getting
Is he
tense.
behind you?
Hit
Okay, he's
those
behind
jumps.
you.
Okay.
Okay,
skip
you're
past
back in
this.
first.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well
yes.
Oh.
done.
Okay.
Well
Oh,
done.
bravo,
Okay, I'm clapping
bravo.
now. Yes,
That
clapping
looks
now.
so
Holy
much
cow.
fun.
That was a nail
Oh.
biter at the end there.
My heart is going crazy. All right. Okay, hard-earned victory.
breath.
Even at 100.
Okay, I do have to. I'm going to mute that for a second. I'll be back and listening soon enough. But I do need to address some of the controversy that immediately dropped after the reveal of the Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2. The cost is significantly higher than people thought, partially in America, but I live in Japan, and unfortunately, they're going to release what we would have thought a standard price one, a cheap Switch 2, but it's region locked, which is a practice that I did think gone. You know, we don't have region locking anymore, but it will mean having to buy an international version of a Switch 2 in Japan at a significantly increased cost, and that between the overall increase in cost, as well as in America, the poor souls have got tariffs. It's going to make the console noticeably, significantly more expensive, which is frustrating because part of Nintendo's strategy of avoiding scalpers was to flood the market, and you can't do that when it's not too expensive. I think more time is needed to take a look at what's going on, but oh, he's going around the
Drive off
track.
course. Locky 2 doesn't come and pick you up like
Yes.
he does in the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You can drive anywhere.
Anywhere
just
at
kind of
all.
Explore. Yeah.
And there's
Grab a
items
snack.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
You
grab
can
a
go
little
to the
bit of dash
diner,
food,
get
yeah.
yourself a milkshake.
Grab-
Yeah.
Go to Yoshi.
Not really, but you know, theoretically.
And I could take a quick look at the map here, and you could see where it exists in the world and get an idea of some of the other courses. And we could see over here is Crown City and DK Spaceport. We'll stay at Mario Brothers Circuit for a little bit.
Oh,
and
you have to
explore a little
find
bit
items
more.
to unlock
could
the
drive
costumes.
Yeah, and here you can get
We
a
need
little
to
bit
be able
more
to find
practice
something.
on the course if you wanted to.
Why have an
but
open
there's
world
a
if
lot more
you're not
to
going to do that?
discover in free roam mode. And let's drive around a little
Yeah,
bit,
let's
see what we
check
can
it
find.
out.
There are other
hi.
races
Oh.
around here.
Hi, friend. There's Toad driving the car.
Yeah.
Koopa Troopa driving the other car.
There are so many details in this
I love that
world
little map at
that
the
you can
bottom. That's
start
very
to get an
swish.
idea of when you no longer
Really
have the
gives you a
pressure
realistic,
of
detailed
racing
view of
behind
the
you.
terrain,
Yeah,
including
absolutely.
high levels.
There's sections up here. I discovered when I was in free roam mode earlier on Mario Brothers Circuit that there were some rails up in the top that I didn't know existed.
So you can basically create a strategy while you're here
Yeah.
for when you're in the race.
And
And here's a new.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, this is new. When you're racing on the water, your vehicle kind of transforms into this watercraft mode, which is really cool.
I love all the signage everywhere.
Yeah, there's
All the touches, yeah.
there's a lot of like branding and stuff in the world. You see, you've got all these ads
Red
on the
shell.
side
Red
of the world.
shell, Luigi
Yeah.
tires.
Luigi tires.
Okay, well let's go over to Crown City for a
All right.
moment
Show
and take a
something
look at
else.
and you get another perspective. There is a day and night cycle.
As we see
When
here.
you're
Roy.
in the world, and there are weather
Roy,
systems
yeah,
too that can
garages.
affect the way things look.
Yeah.
I want to let this shy guy
I saw
pass
that
me so
race.
I can drive, get a little bit off course here, so you can get an idea of what it's like to drive around in the
Oh,
world.
there's a Yoshi.
I
I
like
know.
that. The
And you can
Goombas,
run
the
over.
Toads, the
Stop and hang
Yoshis, the
out.
Koopas
Yeah.
are all
Yeah, he's like,
living
"Hi,
here.
Hello.
You know?
Hi, Red Yoshi.
Looks
Oh,
great.
driving
All
cars,
right.
walking
Well,
the
so what I'm
streets,
gonna do is
going
I'm
to
gonna try and
work.
find a jump real quick so I can get a cool pose.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump into photo mode.
Nice.
Here
Oh,
we
right
go.
here.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, that was where he went. He went the lower track.
All right. So let's
Look
Ooh,
at that.
let's take a look at photo mode.
that is nice.
Excellent.
Adorable.
All right, and I think we're gonna end things there for this segment.
Yes.
That
Oh,
looks
that's
great.
cute.
Mario
All right.
static.
So everybody, once again, this was Mario Kart World, and of course,
I am.
don't worry, we're
I'm
going to be
sure
right
this is
back
a worthy
coming up with
launch title.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay. I like what they showed there. It's nothing new. Just going into a little bit more detail, and that's fine. That's reasonable. Yeah. The Treehouse is going to show us a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kind of touch on a bunch of aspects that were introduced yesterday. This is the third day of the fourth month of 2025. For those of you wanting to date this video, and yeah, I think the free roam ability is absolutely essential for highlighting the vastness, really leaning into the traversal and exploration aspects of it. An open world Mario Kart was a good call, and it was going to be difficult to pan out. Now, whether the maps individually aren't that big but are dense, or are they genuinely big? Not getting a clear sign, but being able to just free roam the map, try different avenues, see what's here, what's there, what's your better ways of moving around. There's going to be just so very, very many interesting side river paths, shortcuts. Ooh, it's exciting. It's very exciting. But going back, just touching on this, the Switch 2 is going to come out. It's going to be a success. I have no doubt about that. But the cost is going to hamper it. I think you wouldn't be unreasonable to wait. I was going to be a day one. I was going to absolutely leap on it the moment it came out. Bam, buy it and peripherals and games and just go all in. But I think I'm going to reserve judgment because as it stands, I'm going to have to jump through a lot of hoops to buy one. Japan has kind of a lottery system when it comes to new technologies, especially kind of commercial entertainment technologies. They have so many consoles at first, you just put your name into a lottery and then they randomly select the amount of people who can buy one. just the way they do things. Honestly, it's not a bad way. It's fair, impartial. Though nepotism abound, there's going to be some people who get this, you know what I'm saying? You know a guy who knows a guy, and it is what it is. But having the console itself be so prohibitively expensive, no, well, prohibitively, it's going to be ludicrously expensive, especially in America, and that's going to really hurt people. Long term, the price will come down, everyone will get one. But I think Nintendo is trying to capitalize on the excitement, the buzz around it. I mean, in the modern day, we don't get announcements for technology and then they don't, and then have to wait. No. They sell these things right away, within a month or two. It's not like, oh, they announced it and then next year. No. When you announce technology, you get right into that. But I'm personally angry, but I can imagine the debating that's going on behind the scenes. Like, they are trying to make a profit, and I was an early adopter for 3DS. Those of you who were early adopters, my kin, but those who did get early adopted right before the price dropped, they were part of the Nintendo ambassador program. And they were given complimentary free games. Some never were fully released. We got them, only we could play them. And that was, it wasn't like oh, I am so impressive, ha ha ha. It was just a great gift for people who were dedicated Nintendo fans who clearly wanted to support, wanted to get the technology, the 3DS early, and unfortunately, at the beginning, just didn't have anything decent to play. I mean, I was playing Rayman 2 and Samurai Warriors, which admittedly wasn't bad, just clunky and awkward. Right, we're back.
With Nintendo Switch 2.
But I hope those who do buy Switch 2 early are given
BK and DK, because we're going to
given
be
something,
looking
a little
Donkey
something
Kong
by Nintendo to say thank you,
Bonanza.
to get the
I am
ball
so
rolling,
excited,
get
and an
those early
all-new
sale
3D
numbers
adventure
up to
with
make
Donkey Kong.
consumers
BK, let's just jump right in.
comfortable
Yeah, while he's
to
getting to
buy
yeah, we're gonna just start out right at
this.
the
Now,
beginning.
this is the game that
Switch
a lot of my mates were
Ugh.
excited about. Donkey Kong.
This is pretty much the first thing you see when you start the game.
Yeah.
No, he's finally here. You've all been waiting
Have
so
some
long.
fun.
I just love this.
So this
look
version of
for
DK
DK.
is a
He looks
minor.
amazing.
So
All of his
imposing.
I mean,
yet
he's
so
clearly
cute at the same
banana
time.
crazy.
So
but
this is this first little section. I want to spend a minute talking about some of the new controls DK has in this game, because he's a lot more action oriented in this game, in a very hands-on way, as you might be seeing.
how much can you
punch
play?
through walls here,
Yeah.
forming the area around me here.
As you might imagine, one of the big sort of elements of DK is his strength.
Yeah.
And that's on full display here.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game, is almost everything around you is destructible. So
Well, and we just saw you rip up a chunk of the terrain too and use that to cause more havoc. So
Yeah,
the possibilities are endless here.
yeah, and you can pretty much just rip a chunk off of everything, as I've just done here. So once you have a chunk, you can play around to your heart's content.
Right,
Well-
so here in this segment, we're really going to be looking at some of the first areas that you see
Look,
in the game, and to kind
He's
of
looking at something in the environment.
where we are and what we're doing here.
The model itself is
spread of this
identifying potential
material,
items.
sprouting up on this island, Ingot Isle, and it's called Banandium. And it forms as this gold, but also in these Banandium gems that you can see here that are shaped like bananas.
And apparently pretty tasty.
It must also be delicious, because DK
Yeah.
DK loves to eat it.
That's one of my other favorite things. We're getting a little bit more info about golden bananas here, and a little more about Banandium gold. Don't mix them up. Do not mix up gold and
Okay.
gold. One is edible, the other's not.
So we're talking to this prospector monkey over here, just kind of giving us a quick explanation of what we're doing here and why. what else do we need to know then? We need to let's find more bananas. That was pretty tasty.
High five, bud. Yeah, now that we're in an open area here, I want to show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got a roll. Roll is back. You can also do
Ooh,
a roll.
that's
with a
nice.
Nice.
Those moves are back. You can also spin, which I like. Especially good with his little
With his
headlamp on there.
headlamp, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a disco party.
Yeah, it's like a little dance party. Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to show off really quick is how the chunks interact with each other. Sam, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. So he's just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but as you can see, it's sort of this soft material. And if you go into your throwing stance there, you can see that like as you start to target different things, it not only tells you what that material is, but how strong it is and gives you a little bit of its properties. So if you want to throw that there, you can see that like what you picked up is like this like muddy soft chunk, right? So it sort of
stuck
sticks
right
to the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go and pick up something a little harder, yeah, so if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
Oh. Hit that
You
sign
can
there.
destroy elements
Yeah, let me
of
try
the
that again.
terrain
Being able
as
to
well. with
easily
your-
identify
So
Dirty
materials,
terrain.
yeah,
but his
now you can
toughness,
actually
that's
break
nice
apart the wall
touch.
when you throw that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing about vanadium gold I like a lot is it's actually brimming with energy. You know, it's enough to power DK certainly.
Yeah, look at the little sparks coming off of
But
it.
when you throw a chunk of it, it's highly
Yeah,
explosive.
stay away.
Very fun to play with in
Yeah.
a controlled setting.
You know what? Since I've already kind of made a dent in this wall, I actually want to show off how many cool hidden things there are. Like there's this little hidden alcove back here. You would never know it's back here. It's just a surprise to find by destroying the environment around you.
This stuff is everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna call this the chill out room for a second.
God, as a
And
completionist,
you just saw
finding every
BK,
chunk, destroying every
slapping
little
the
piece
ground. That's
would
the
just
hand slap
decimate the
move.
level.
It kind of allows you to pick up a lot of the dropped collectibles that are around you at once, so you don't have to run around collecting them individually, which is really nice. Because as you can see, there's lots
Oh,
of
that's
gold
good.
and stuff hiding in the walls that you can.
Yeah, we're picking up tiny chunks of vanadium gold. We're picking up vanadium chips.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but the rumors have started to spread of this vanadium material appearing on Ingot Isle. So DK and these prospector monkeys have descended upon the isle to try and collect as much of this stuff as they can.
Making friends here in the mines.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
cool to,
these monkeys.
it's cool to see these other guys out here staking their claim, trying to earn their fortune. And, you know, DK's doing the same, but he's more interested in eating them than he is anything else. Pick up some more stuff here.
Yeah.
Some more of vanadium
If
gold.
anything remains consistent about DK, it is his love for bananas.
Yeah, one other handy thing is that DK can't be harmed by any of these explosions.
That's
Uh,
nice.
and thank
I was
goodness.
worried about, oh,
Be
throwing
talking a
thing,
lot
and
about
then,
the tough
oh,
skin.
I get caught in crossfire, but nope.
We can also smash our way through these crystals here, pick up more of those vanadium chips. Oh,
Ooh, hello.
We found our prize.
The prospector monkey is really happy about it.
So is DK.
His every face he makes in this game is
So expressive.
Red balloons in the top left corner are his
Eat apples,
lives.
you deserve it.
Delicious.
And
We're gonna
it
keep working
feels
our way
like
down here in
Odyssey,
this
trying to
mine.
find
DK's no
all the
stranger to mines,
banandia.
of course, but it's nice to see him.
Oh
doing it all the
man,
time.
that's gonna be
Oh yeah, you
fun.
can also pick up chunks of varying size. Like everything kind of changes deforms in a different way. So let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second with this
Yeah.
extra long chunk of. Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, and some walls are a little tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help you through. I can't actually just punch down this thing, so a special dive punch is required to really kick this thing off.
I
Look
love
at
it. It's
all
so
that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those. I want those.
Get it, get
Yeah,
it, get
there's
it.
the hand slap.
Right, yeah, so you can
Yeah.
use the hand slap to kind of collect a lot of the gold that collects around you.
Right.
thought he was
and
gonna
there are
get, like,
also
a
some
satchel. I
switches and
saw a
things up ahead
bag on
that
his back.
interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to change in different ways.
Those geysers are so satisfying.
Yeah.
Hands up also affects some things in the world around you,
Yes.
which I think is
That's
cool. Like it just
interesting.
caused that vanadium gold to appear there out of nowhere. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh, another geyser.
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot emphasize enough how satisfying it is to play this game. The jingle janglies are good. The smashing is good.
I spend way
collectibles
too
are
much
good.
time
Yeah.
just collecting gold.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Well, and there are so many, like we saw earlier, hidden passages and like rooms to discover through the walls. If you just basically punch anywhere in a wall, you can find something hidden there, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah, and speaking
The
of
hand
hidden
slap
things,
reveals
You
hidden
can see how that
items.
hand slap also
In
works as
DK
some type of sonar
Returns,
system, and it was giving you the
Go country
silhouette
returns,
of a hidden
you
banana
could,
gem in there.
little blow things or pull out
3 in a
items.
row. But DK's
We're having some
appetite is
good
ever-
luck in this mine, DK.
Yeah, we're gonna keep working our way through here. Let's see what's behind this big wall.
You surprised a monkey.
He's freaking out.
Okay, bud, relax.
Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So let's see. I can't actually. This is too hard for me to smash through, but luckily the ground is not. The ground is rarely ever.
Yeah, but the environments are highly destructible. You could have gotten through here a different way.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave my way.
Right.
Yeah.
This game really encourages you to think outside the box.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to get to things.
Right.
Most of them involve smashing.
There's a door. There was a gate there, and you just made your own door. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we could see outside.
It looks like a storm is on
Nice.
the way. Hope everybody's gonna be okay.
That
Is
should
that
be fine.
DK Island in the distance?
More chips. Yeah, here's another one of those devices that have cracked this wall
Pure
open for me.
destruction.
Ooh, look at all that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we see our first enemies in the game here.
And these little buggy monsters came out of nowhere, so we're gonna make sure they don't get near any of our gold. Throw that up here. Get out of it. It's mine.
I like these because they drop chunks that you can then use on all of their friends.
Yeah.
Look at all this.
Oh my gosh. If you ever needed catharsis, this is where you come. Look at this.
This is pretty much just an entire hall to play with.
Yep.
Ooh, but I see something big waiting up there for me. So,
There's a lot of
You're not
gold
gonna collect
there.
all this?
Collect! Collect! Damn
I mean,
it!
if it's shaped like a banana, I don't want to prioritize that.
No, I'll be collecting so
Oh, and you can
much.
see Ingot Isle back there, so that's
That's
kind of
where
where
we're
we're
at.
starting
Oh,
on
that's
this
nice.
adventure. This is where DK has come to find his edible fortune, so to speak. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure we get started eating all these bananas here.
Ooh, cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna relax. Let's stick on it.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's going on?
Storm's picking up, DK.
Yeah, that must be the storm they were talking about. It seems like a pretty powerful storm.
Oh no, the bananas.
Yeah, those bananas being taken from us.
Another consistent theme.
Yeah, so this is our first glimpse of the primary antagonist force actively stealing these bananas from DK. Oh, hang on, bud.
Things never seem to go
Hanging
his
on by the
way.
seat of his pants.
Not anymore.
And
Wow.
then the seat of his pants. Oh, there
I like
you
the
go.
animation they've put into his face. He's not overly animated, but he has his huge,
Our hero,
expressive appearances.
Looks like he's getting caught up in this big storm here.
Ooh, oh.
And there goes Ingot Isle.
I hesitate to call this a storm.
More of an unnatural disaster.
Right.
Yeah. Progress. We call it progress.
We call it plot development.
You okay, DK?
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, everything's
He's
great.
got a
Look,
thick
there's
skin.
there's a massive hole in the ground.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll cover that right up. Just put a rug over it. Definitely not getting our security deposit.
Nope. That's one way to find a lot of bananas quickly, though, or lose a lot of bananas quickly, I guess.
It looks like we lost pretty much all of them all in one go here. We're gonna check on DK here, see if he's okay. You in there, bud?
Oh, come on,
There
DK,
he
you got
is.
this.
There he is.
This is a little worse for wear, but
But
doing bad,
still,
he's doing great.
you know, he's all right. Oh, the animations are so good.
so I've been doing a lot of punching forward and punching down using the Y and B buttons. Now I'm gonna do some punching upward to break my way out of this boulder.
Ah, clever.
Nice work.
Thank you very much. Oh, and then we're actually gonna keep punching upwards to smash these crystals above me. I'm gonna work my way out of this cave in here, see if we can't. Oh, hey guys, good. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. There's going to be
Save some-
NPCs
Gotta
bouncing
check on your
around.
buds.
Yeah. Give him the old thumbs up. Take care of this guy right here.
Looks like we are pretty deep underground at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there you go. You're all right, bud. Work our way out of here. Don't worry. I think DK is probably strong enough.
He's not strong enough.
Oh, good. Ingrid
Oh,
just-
these islands pulled underground.
Everybody's okay.
Got it.
Terrain
Does it
strength.
have a new hat
That's
on it?
clever.
Was it
Upgrades
there
to his
before?
strength. New items to help him do it. Sublayer 10. You got to work your way
Yeah, we're
up.
pretty far down here.
We're deep under here.
Yeah. Oh, looks like stuff's still falling down after us.
Something is joining us.
Yeah.
Something screaming?
It's just a screaming rock. I'm sure it's perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah.
As
so,
normal as, you know, being pushed down into this hole.
yeah. So we're going to explore this larger area here. One other thing I want to check right away is, you know, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game, so I'm sure we should be able to just climb our way right out of here.
Not quite. Not
So
quite.
most, but not all.
Yeah, I'm also going to try, maybe if I just get a little higher up, I can chunk jump by using a chunk of terrain to get higher up. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Nope.
You know what, as long as we're down here, I'll show off another cool thing you can do with chunks. So while I have this chunk, I can actually turf surf on it.
Yeah.
And use it to get around. Yeah, these things
Ooh,
start
that's
to whittle
very
away over
nice.
time. You can see the chunk is slowly
It's getting smaller. Yeah.
The whole
getting
premise
smaller.
of the environment is
Speed
both
up,
the
Y button here, and use this to zip
the
around.
terrain is
some
the
of these areas
environment,
faster.
it's
And
the
it's worth
obstacle,
noting that
and
the-
it's the
the strength
solution.
of
It's
terrain that you use
very clever.
to turf surf depends, or it how long the chunk lasts is based
That's
on
right,
the
yeah.
strength of the terrain.
Good job, bud. I guess I'm calling him Bud. He's my favorite in this
That's
game.
not a barrel. That's not a barrel.
How are
He's
these guys doing?
This guy's doing okay. I'm a little more interested in this barrel cannon. It's come down.
Yeah.
It's good to see a barrel cannon again.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to blast our way up here. Try and make our way back up further to Baboom Town. See if everybody else is all right. But first, I'm going to try and clear these thorns.
Oh.
Ow. Which clearly hurts DK.
That's-
Instead, we're going to pick up Chunk.
Sorry, buddy.
Clear out this area here. So you can see, yeah, chunks of terrain come in very handy, including eliminating hazards.
Well, and you
around.
can also turf surf on top of them too if you need to.
Yeah,
get
that's true.
across
You know, if I really
easily.
wanted to, I could just turf surf on top of hazards like this using a chunk of terrain. As long as I'm watching to make sure that it doesn't whittle
It does-
away
right.
over time. You can also do little things like that. Easily knock out things around you. Pick it back up.
Yeah, you lost a little bit of health when you punched those vines.
Yeah, luckily those apples.
Yeah, you got some apples and you were
So
We're gonna take this
it's
other barrel
not just
cannon here,
punch all the
blast our way back
things.
up. Meet
Learn
some
the
more
mystical
friends.
abilities
Let's check
of
out on this guy.
punch.
How you doing, bud?
There is going to be difficulties. You have to make decisions.
sure did.
Clever.
So this is our introduction to a new kind of hazard here, voided terrain.
Yeah, go up there and try and whack it.
As you can see, this is not smashable, which is quite an annoyance for DK, as most of them have been
You
easily
gotta
smashable.
appreciate though the work ethic of these monkeys.
I like
I
it.
know.
Like,
They're gonna
look at
keep
this
at
one
it.
with the pickaxe.
Never mind that it's impossible.
He
He's
can't
gonna
make a
keep-
dent, but he's
yeah.
gonna keep
Yeah.
trying.
Gonna
You see,
keep trying.
this voided terrain seems to be coming from this device over here. So if I just smash this, that might take care of it. Unfortunately, this thing looks pretty well protected itself. Can't seem to smash it, can't seem to make a dent, no matter how hard I hit.
But we are close to where that thing fell down.
Yeah, you're right. I think it fell down over here, so we're gonna check and see what that screaming laugh is about.
Everyone seems
So
curious,
aside
but
from
not brave
the
enough to go
clear-
check it out themselves.
Luckily, DK is here. DK
They
knows.
wouldn't
Ooh.
get anything done if not for
Ooh.
DK.
Aside from the absolutely clear
Hello.
allusions to Mario Odyssey, the 3D finding items everywhere, we're getting a cute DK game of him burrowing his way out of a mess that he's pulled into.
Just gonna see. if we can get
Keep
this
trying,
thing out of
buddy.
here.
You can do it.
One more big fall.
There we go.
Good job, DK.
Nice. That's the thing on his back. I thought it was a satchel or a bag, but nope. It's a cute character.
That's a fast rock. Okay, you guys. Okay.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice. As prompted, I'm going to go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground is maybe warranted.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
warranted.
I mean, you saw his face.
I take care of more of these guys. In fact,
I would have run away too.
pick up one of these. See if I can. Oh. You know, I'm going to take out this last guy. Swirling that thing around. There we
Nice
go.
one.
Cleared out the area.
Did you destroy it with its own chunk?
I did. With hitting yourself. Oh, unfortunately, I think we also scared this talking rock, so.
Oh.
Come on, DK, use that entire brain of yours. We can figure out a way to soothe this thing.
Is he using his brain or his stomach?
Why not both?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
I think it's working.
Now it's a dancing rock.
The cutest dancing rock you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a
You can go
buddy.
with that.
Still, he looks like a little statue. He was absorbing items for me. DK. Donkey Kong.
I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this. We didn't ask for a sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh! That's cute.
Looks like this odd rock is coming with you whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
welcome aboard, Odd Rock. Yeah, so now we can use the power of Odd Rock's voice, which is pretty handy. Yeah, we calmed it down by making music with it. We whistled for it. So as we know, music is very important in the world of DK. And here, another example of that. Now, Odd Rock and I together can actually make music together and create
To guide
a path to
away.
guide
That's
us where
very
we're supposed to
nice.
go next. So that's one easy way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are punching literally
Right.
everything around you.
Yeah, especially
deforming
if
things.
you are deep in the terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah, there we go. Just gonna work our way back up here. You know what? I actually wanna
Yeah.
smash these crystals.
All the gold.
Don't pass things by.
Yeah, just can't
Smash
resist.
everything.
So we're gonna work our way back up here. Hi guys.
Ooh.
Fine. Now, as prompted, Odd Rock just had a suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna make music here in front of this thing, which actually frees it up.
Now
Now
we can
suddenly-
punch it.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. Man, I should be talking more. I should be
And
talking
now
about the
that
amazing
thing's out of the way,
environment,
the
the
avoidance device is
vibrancy
finally
of the
taken
colours.
care of, so,
So
Honestly,
we can
I
ride
just
it?
want to watch. I
Yeah.
just want to
Okay.
watch.
that's
And
just
oh,
one
I want to
example of
play.
how,
I want to play
you and Odd
so
Rock are going to be
badly.
working together throughout the course of this game to make progress as a team.
Look at it running
You
along
can see
on
they're a
top.
pretty good team together, yeah. Yeah,
Good.
so we still need to check on that Boomtown though. So
Yeah,
we'll
let's
make sure
go up.
everybody else is okay. See if those
Straight up
fellow miners of ours
to
are all right.
Boomtown.
check out by Boomtown.
Uh,
There's a lot of stuff here to do. There's a lot of fun stuff waiting for us up here. So of course, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today. Sorry, everybody at home. Yeah, we do have another segment coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the end of this introduction segment. That's where we're going to stop it for now.
All
It's
right.
nice.
Thank
A
you
good
so much,
introduction.
BK
The game
and Kay.
kind
That
of
was
gives you its
Donkey Kong
its
Bonanza.
ethos.
But
makes it
next up, we're going to
a
be
good
taking a look
point.
at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So stay tuned. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. So that's got quite exciting. I'm going to pause here. I'll be back in a moment because I need to pee. I got a few minutes to go. I'm going to pause. I'll be right back. I have a lot of thoughts swirling around for DK, but I need the time to let them ferment. Honestly, looks great. Destructible environment. I want to know more about, but having the little reticle come up and say, "Oh yeah, that's soft, that's hard," but the sturdy stuff breaks just as well as the soft stuff. Exciting. But first, Metroid Prime. You've been missing out. The music they're playing was the Hyrule Field tune for Ocarina of Time. I was like jamming to it. Yeah. Oh, butterscotch, a little butterscotch sweet. Now, UK. Metroid. Okay, DK came out of left field, was not expecting it, looking good, very excited, very excited. But I've been waiting for Metroid Prime 4 for so long. Ooh, come on, you gotta give me something good. And the fact that it upgrades, Switch 2 version, no doubt. Got some shapes. Ooh. I would say Nintendo's really been pushing with these apps. Nintendo Music, it's not a bad app, just music, but it's quite nice to listen to. And I really enjoyed Nintendo News. No, Nintendo Today, their own news app. They're really making their own ecosystem. Like, if you want to do Nintendo stuff, just go to Nintendo stuff. I don't know if it's a reflection or a response to the kind of multi-platform deals we've seen. You know, last couple of years we've had Microsoft buying up Activision Blizzard and putting their games on their Game Pass to encourage people to buy an Xbox. But Nintendo is really making a push, making a name for itself. These are good moves, smart moves. Clearly, the new guard, the new CFO, the new CEO, Doug Bowser, great name. They are making some strides to really expand Nintendo. But I think there was a funny quote from Yahtzee Croshaw, Zero Punctuation, years ago that said, you know, Nintendo has kind of built its brand so much attached to games that having anything else feels wrong. Like, you wouldn't buy a smartphone, a Nintendo brand smartphone. And I think once that was true, but now we've got theme parks, movies, apps. You know, they're expanding the scope of what Nintendo is. It's not just a game company anymore. It's going the way of Disney. Obviously, not nearly the size it stands. Disney's a juggernaut, but I could see Nintendo being its own monopoly. You know, carving out a massive part of the entertainment industry, be it movies, TV shows, games, toys, trinkets, merchandise, clothing. And it's already kind of done that, but really making a name for themselves. Something to think about. Ooh. Come on, show me Metroid Prime. Tired. I have to see it.
Hi, everyone. For those
Hi.
that are just tuning in, this is Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. My name is Teresa, and I'm joined here with Demetrius and Dutch. And we're
Hey.
here to show a little game
Oh, is
called
he using
Metroid Prime
the
4
is he using
Beyond,
the
Nintendo
mouse?
Switch 2 edition.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look at
This
how
is
the
a
mouse
first-person
functions
adventure
work.
game starring our favorite protagonist, Samus. She is a very famous bounty hunter,
Favorite?
for those of you that don't know. But I'm going to throw it away to Demetrius to lead us through this.
No, you got that. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the beginning. So it is the Cosmic Year 20X. No, I'm not going
It's story time. Come on.
Long story short, we're starting at the beginning here. What you're going to see is that this is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked by space pirates. And Samus is going to be answering their call, and this is what's pretty much going to
use and control their minds.
Well, those are space pirates that are allied with Psylux, who we haven't seen a whole lot of. We saw him in Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what the bad blood here is about between Psylux and the Galactic Federation.
But fans said that he was
doesn't
the
like
one
him, nor does not like Samus. So
yeah, he's got a deep grudge for Samus.
So getting to that, here's the first cutscene. So I won't talk too much over this. I'll let people kind of enjoy it. I can feel the table rumbling.
Enjoy. In fact, I'm watching it on the big screen. Whoop.
I really want one of those ships, though.
That is a beautiful ship.
Oh, cinematic. Beautiful.
There's a big battle happening
I
right
am a
now.
leaf
Making
on the
Samus,
quick work
on
of
the
some of
wing.
these ships.
yeah, join in on it.
Piece of cake.
That's Samus's contribution to the air fray.
See there's a lot of action going on the ground.
Looking good for the
That
Galactic
guy.
Federation here.
The Galactic Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working so well. They need some help.
Feels like third film from
It's
from
pretty cool
Matrix.
to see this, though. Oh. All right.
Yeah, Samus to the rescue. Woo!
Okay, we're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment. I love this scene so much. All right, let me get ready. Here we go.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid
Yep.
Prime 4.
Boom. There it is.
But
There's
now
the
we're going to
flip.
see a little bit more.
So of course you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go. All right. So I'm gonna kind of play a little slower so everybody can kind of just take it all in, but I see a space pirate right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Not let that stand.
Yeah, you see that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, and you can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna try to take any hits though. Oh, what you doing still? Oh. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do this. So one thing people should note, right now I'm playing with a split Joy-Con 2 style, so I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit further we get into this.
But also you're playing in a mode called Quality Mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K TV, you will be able to see all the visuals in its very glorious, pristine, pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation is trying to protect, and that the space pirates, led by Silex, is trying to take. So Samus is going to try to recover that and make sure that the space pirates don't take it. All right, so here's the area map acquired. Gonna go ahead and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
To that big dome area.
Yeah. To secure the artifact. Move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here. So I'm going to make my way through.
And that's one of the cool things about this.
If I ever saw one.
Again, classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got your map and it's kind of in 3D and you can rotate it because like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I just switched to my scan visor and I can scan this door here. It's going to give me access and a little bit additional information here.
It's pretty important too, just like learning more about
Getting
the
all the data
lore of
log is
this
going to be a
world. So
slog.
scanning is very important. It's been in the Metroid Prime series as well. So
yes,
it's a great way to learn.
Way to get additional backstory, lore, also just helpful gameplay tips, and even access to certain areas. All right. Ooh. Try to protect the some of the people here, but they're getting attacked too much. All right, so I'm gonna play a little faster here. Just go it. I can even scan enemies.
Yeah. I should.
Get a little additional here.
Space
Space Pirate.
Brutal and Bellatrix
Classic.
Marauders.
All right, and now they're gonna go away.
They're pretty ruthless. So one of them came at you to shank you.
They had it coming.
Definitely. So anything else to scan? Even check out here where it came down. So we have a dive spike.
Landing.
Yeah.
Spikes.
Okay. Things are looking good. I'm gonna make my way to this door here.
And there's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too. Yeah. You never know what's in the containers.
All right. So here's our first major obstacle. So of course
I
can enter into Morph Ball. I can go under small objects. Or large objects. You can go into tiny cracks. I want to make my way through here. Engage in this big fight.
Now some more space pirates, but we've got a mecha suit.
Okay, so coming up next here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, this is going to be a big battle after this scene. I'm actually going to switch from the controls I was just doing. I'm going to switch to mouse controls by putting the right Joy-Con 2 here on the surface, and I'm gonna actually start playing like that.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on to the enemies with the ZL button, but then at the same time he's using that right Joy-Con to kind of fine-tune his aiming. You know, like maybe the enemies are a little, maybe you have to lead them a little bit, so you have to aim a little bit to one side or the other.
And I'm missing all over the place now. I got a little bit of nerves. Oh, come on! There we go.
But it's really cool though that you're able to very seamlessly change between doing dual Joy-Con 2 and then
Yeah,
mouse
you see how
control, so you
quickly I can
choose.
turn to side. Now, if I take my hand and just picked it up off the surface, I'm actually now back to playing in the normal
Seamlessly.
split Joy-Con mode. And I'll once
That's
again put my
nice.
hand back down on the surface.
I
You see that little reticule pop up. You can see how fast I turn.
Yeah, the little tiny one in the
Yeah.
middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on the fly. All you have to do to activate the mouse controls is just put the mouse, you know, put the Joy-Con 2 flat on a surface.
Yeah.
Correct.
Interesting.
This guy, I think he's pretty low on health, so it'll tell me even in my visor. Yep, Eternal, 70%.
Yeah, finish him off. All right. Sorry, buddy.
All right, let's
That's one of the
go.
cool
Collateral.
things too with the scanning is that, you know, some scans you need to do to advance in the story or activate certain mechanisms, but you can kind of decide how deep you want to go into the lore and like figuring out all the explanations of every element that you see in the game.
You can see this base is getting swarmed
Yeah, they're
with space pirates.
coming in real fast.
They're trying to blow the door here. Gonna make my way to them as fast as possible. Go past
Oh,
that
again, this
room.
is all. This whole sequence was in the
So
trailers.
there's
Oh,
the scientist
Space Pirates
moving
bursting
back
through.
there with the artifact.
The artifact back there.
Yeah.
Putting up a pretty good fight. Coming up is going to be my first collectible here. It's going to be my energy tank. I'm going to require that. Okay, looks good.
Ooh,
All
upgrade.
You can see that at the top of the screen, the 99 there, that's Samus's health. So adding another energy tank adds an additional set of 99 little energy units.
Yeah, that's a good point. So looking at the screen right now, at the top left, we'll have the tracking meter for all of the enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini-map. On the bottom right, you have your missiles. The total that you can hold is at the bottom. The total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is all of your weapons. And right now, all we have are missiles.
So here we're just identifying some unknown materials. If I go over here, I can scan this, scan that.
Scan everything. Dude.
Yeah. So to the left is the artifact. That's what you're seeing here. It's the marked. Okay. And we can even just scan some more things here.
I want all the
Split
lore.
terminal. I
Scan
know.
everything.
I
man.
know. There's so much. I could even say, oh, let's not scan the door yet. Let's scan these guys. Let's get a little bit of additional information about the Galactic Federation troopers. So we got that. All right. So here's another good example of how the control methods work. So right now I'm going to switch back to the normal split styles you see here in my hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the visor. I'm going to scan this door. And this is a Federation lock-on gate. So it uses a lock-on ability that's a little bit special here. So what I'm going to do, switch back to my combat visor, hold ZL to lock on. And now I can use the right thumbstick or a little bit of motion sensor here, and I can kind of aim. And you see it's a little slow here. That's one way to do it. And now I'm going to try switching over to the mouse controls here. And I'm going to do the same thing with this door.
So while Dee's doing that, I just wanted to mention again, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are streaming in 4K. So we are playing the game in quality mode, which supports 4K to 60 frames per second.
Correct.
There will be another mode, which is called performance mode, which will run at 120 frames per second at 1080p.
So you can kind of choose for yourself if you want to focus on the resolution and that image quality or the performance and like the high frame rate.
Smooth, buttery frame.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our first boss, Atarax. And you're going to see something that is going to be unique that we haven't really seen before.
Oh no!
Watch out, it's a Metroid!
Oh.
But unlike normally a Metroid, normally defeating an enemy right there on spot, this one is actually fusing or combining with this enemy, powering it up.
That is interesting. I don't think we've seen before Metro, or it's fusing with other
Yeah,
beings.
so it's fascinating.
I think you got your work cut
That
out for
is
you here.
new.
Yeah.
I know, no
It'll just
pressure.
give
all
you
the
Push through
giant
a 4-pack.
All right, so I'm gonna lock on a little
Big
bit here,
points.
just get my bearings. So what we're seeing here is there's gonna be a couple of weak spots. Ow! I jumped way too slow there. All right. No, I'm not gonna let him shoot this. I want to destroy the weak points. There's gonna be multiple. Oh, you just want to throw them at me, don't you?
So the weak points are those little green areas, but the Abrax can shield
There
it with his arms,
Yeah,
but
it goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well. So you have to bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
It kind
Mm.
of shifts from one to the other. Like he's never
Yeah.
gonna have all of those weak points exposed at the same time.
Oh, how am I missing? All right, I'm gonna shoot these. You can dodge them, but it's better to shoot them just to get some health back. I'm gonna absorb them.
Or even missile replenishment. That'll be handy.
Oh, too.
But as you can see, like, you have to
Try
get
to
the
dodge
angle
it.
right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles, like, going off.
There we go. There we go. Now it's gonna open up the main weak spot here. I'm gonna try to get as many shots off as I can. He's gonna try to hunt me down with that. Oh, I thought I
Ooh,
dodged.
the
Get
lock
him in
on
the
strafing
belly.
around
Key
it feels
technique
so.
there that Demetrius
Oh.
can use to dodge that attack is the strafing one, where if you're locked
There we
on and you push the jump button twice, you can kind of strafe to one side or the other laterally to avoid some of those attacks.
There we go.
Or you can get real up close. I don't know if you
Yeah.
want to attempt that.
No, it'll try to grab me, so I'm trying not to do that. All right, so pretty good shots here coming out. Oh! No, 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 no.
We can see the Avarax's health bar there at the top too, so it's making some progress, but he's got a lot of
Yeah, he's a
health
pretty
here.
beefy boy.
Yeah, I gotta be very careful here. Oh, really? You're gonna block that when I was just about to shoot it? Are you serious, Avarax? Come on now.
They look so good, and the
No.
mouse controls
Oh,
for specific
too
aiming,
cute.
aiming at
Oh,
weak
I'm getting too
points.
close. Nope,
Ooh,
nope.
Feels
He's trying to get me.
clever.
That was close.
No,
He just
missile
wanted a
right to the
hug.
shoulder. No hugs for you. There we go. Well, I'm having a good lock on.
Ah.
Really putting up that
Ooh.
shield a lot. There we go. There we
Nice.
go. Okay, let's do this. Get ready for it. Shot. That. Throw a missile.
Oh.
Then you got
Okay.
the space
Clever.
Oh, wave shield
Aries.
now.
Do that again. This time I was prepared for it. It's gonna go up. Nope.
Ooh, there.
And go right
Nice.
under. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Fire. All right. Things looking good. Absorb that. So now we have 4
Ah.
weak spots. So I'm just gonna be very careful here. Double jump with that. Hit that. Oh, nice block. Oh, he's really putting up the block.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's getting a little too close. A little too close. No, I don't like that.
It's coming at you.
No, 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 no. No, you don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright,
having a
you're
giant
gonna have to throw the
monster
kitchen
in
sink
that
at this
domed
point.
area,
Yeah.
Oh, you guys
tough.
double jump.
strafing
missiles.
around.
Throwing everything.
All right. You can lock on these too if you want, but I find it easier to just kind of openly shoot.
But you're not able to target or lock on to Avarax's
Correct.
weak points. So
Oh,
there is that challenge. Oh, great.
Whoa,
Nice.
that's nice.
Oh,
A
yeah.
remnant of
Jump
Let's Go
over.
Red.
Let's
That's-
center. Come. Get him, get him, get him,
Oh
get him.
no, that looks
Okay, there's
Nice.
one. Looking good.
fun.
Looking good. No, no, no.
Oh, another one.
you go.
Man, he really wants
yeah,
to
he
give
really
you a hug.
does. Okay, come on, Sean. There we go.
Missiles.
Every time I do that.
Come on, buddy.
It's okay. He's blocking now. I'm just gonna use some lock on here.
He's
to
taking like a
help me little.
boxer stance there.
Yeah.
One more weakness spot. I'm shooting at it. There we go. Okay, I was already doing
Nice.
some
Go.
good work.
All right.
Oh, is this
Yeah,
is this the
open belly.
finisher?
There you go. It's a good
Here.
weak spot.
What are you gonna
There
do?
you go. Oh, there you go.
Okay, bottom through. Fire missiles. Looking good.
You got
Getting there, getting there.
Dodge. Fire. Looking good. Gonna jump up. That charge. My shot. Lock on. Fire. Oh, miss. Missile.
Oh,
There we
yay,
Oh.
you did it. It's tough.
That was a tough boss battle.
go.
Yeah.
You really have to gauge where to aim, and you can see it was all about kind of finely tuned aiming there, which is a lot of fun.
Now, artifact safe.
Here comes Silas.
There's the man himself.
Now?
And there's Silex. He knows
Yeah.
that he
Oh.
has 2 Metroid with him, which is also very curious.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find out more about this interesting alliance.
You can see the battles going on back and forth.
Ooh,
Yes.
straight for
artifact.
the artifact.
Three.
You best not miss what come up for Samus. So you can see the artifact now was hit, and it caused it to react to that in a very peculiar way. And that, folks, is a
Where
quick
we'll
look.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak peek. We don't want to ruin the full surprise,
Mm.
but
Not at all.
hope that gave you a small taste of what to look for when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Yeah.
comes out. Well, thanks so much, guys, for
Thank you.
showing
Yeah, thank
all
you.
this and talking it through, and hope you guys had fun watching that. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Mario Kart World.
Try it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in this now. I think we've got enough to work with. I need to go back and watch the videos, and I'm still continuing my deep dive into the Switch 2 Direct. But Mad Manic and I will be back for the second half of our review. We're gonna go over everything we've seen, all the drama, a lot of the intrigue. These tree houses are cute, they're fun, and it's nice to be able to see the games in action. Metroid Prime 4, absolutely worth the wait. It looks so buttery smooth. Mario Kart World, so exciting. But I don't know, maybe DK's adventure is just kind of dominating my thoughts. I mean, when you went down, 10 levels, you had to work your way up. So 10 levels could be 10 equivalent of 10 worlds, 10 environments, 10 biomes we have to work our way through. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. Metroid Prime 4, I knew it was going to be good. I knew it was going to be good the moment I saw the initial trailer. But Mario Kart World, I'm going to put a lot of time into that. I just hope I get people to do the game chat with me, do it to play the game with me, find all the items, all the costumes. Ooh, I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, but it is nice to be excited for video games, for some upcoming games. I'm getting hyped. I am getting hyped. And with that, thank you. I'm looking forward to being back on again. We'll have Mamadic's channel will have a lot of new videos talking about what's going on, what we're seeing, pros and cons. I think I need to go digest and decide what am I fanboying over and what is a legitimate positive. Something to think about. Something to think about. But this is the first Treehouse. There'll be more videos coming. See you soon. With that, peace.